Hello, my name is Grant Brontoli. I go to Eagle High School and I'm going into senior year.
My name is Madison Hobbs. I also go to Eagle High School and I'm also going into senior year.
Well, I'm Gina Brontoli and I am going to Eagle High School and I'm also going into senior year.
We've been friends a couple of years. We met sophomore year, but we got to know each other more junior year. And me and Madison met in band, and then from there, Gina met Madison.
Yeah, so I met Gina through Grant.
Me and Madison were in marching band this year, and we have been for the past couple of years. And this year I'll be conducting the band, and Madison will be playing the flute, like a boss, like she always does.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so...
My arms, okay? Look at the camera.
Okay, if you come to an Eagle High School football game this year, I'll be the guy waving my arms in front of the band at halftime.
Making sure that we don't screw up,
Yeah,
helping us out.
No, I do not play in the band.
Have you ever played in a band?
Yes, 6th grade, middle school. I played the bass clarinet.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a unique...
I raise, in my spare time, I raise guide dogs for the blind. It's a nonprofit organization based in California and Oregon. And they just have clubs around the West Coast.
So our senior project this year is helping students that are in Kenya that go to the State House Girls High School get instruments because they can't afford to start a band at their school. So we're trying to help them raise money to get instruments.
So Mr. Wakesa, the head of music at that high school, along with the chief principal, came and visited our school, Eagle High School, and they observed our band, to see how they can improve the band of their own. And in a humbling speech, Mr. Wakesa told us about their band program at their school. They only have a choir because they can't afford to have their own instruments. They have recorders at best. And so our vision, our goal is to get these kids instruments because for us, band has meant so much. All of our friends have come from band. That's how we socialize. That's where our people are. And we've had so many fun memories, and we just want to be able to give that experience to the kids in Kenya.
Yes. Our goal currently right now is we're setting a high goal as getting 100 instruments for them. So we're trying to raise money and get instruments donated to us that just people don't use anymore that they would be willing to donate to us.
The biggest part about this project is, getting instruments for these kids. Because to ship these instruments to Africa, it's a lot of money, and we're going to be working with shipment companies to hopefully get discounts or maybe and help with shipment on those kind of things. But we do need money to ship instruments, so that's what we're using the money for the most part. And so we need people to donate their old instruments because we can't go and buy a $1,000 trombone because that's, to raise $1,000 is a lot.
We've gotten 7 instruments donated so far. We've gotten at least 200 music books around, and we've been raising money through bake sales. We also have gone around to different businesses, music stores, and others, just trying to see if they would be willing to do what they could for us, like even just putting up a flyer or asking their employees if they have any instruments that they don't use anymore that they would be willing to donate to us, and just doing those kinds of things.
Yeah, we've got a music store that said that they're willing to repair some of the instruments that we get, because a lot of times people are willing to donate their instruments, but they're old, they're stuffed away in a box, and so they need repairing, and that's a lot of money. So for these instrument stores to be able to help us and repair them is really helpful.
I think we're just trying to really get the word out so people know what we're trying to do and so that they can help us as much as they can.
If you don't have any instruments but you would be willing to ask your friends or family, and just anything that you could think of that would help get the word out in any way would be very helpful.
There's so much we've learned from band, not only just our friends and the social aspect, but also growing ourselves. If there's a show that's coming up and we don't have our stuff learned, we have to have that perseverance, that motivation, that dedication to get the music learned and really push ourselves to be better.
I think it teaches us confidence in ourselves too. We have to be able to put ourselves out there to talk to people about helping us, or getting us what we need, and just trying to support our project. And so we just have to be able to put ourselves out there, and I think it really teaches us that, and that's really important.
Yeah, we've really grown as people through this. We've had to deal with a lot of rejection and how to deal with that and just keep going and not lose hope and just have our eyes on the kids and like what we are meant to do and like our goals.
I think serving these people, I think it's really opened my eyes to showing me what God really wants to do in my life, you know? Like, I just don't really know what he has in sight for me. And so being able to kind of see him, like, put this together for all of us, it's really cool. If you guys are willing to support us or participate in any of this, our project, our nonprofit, is called Loving Music Through Kenya. If you guys want to donate or know anyone that does want to donate or help our organization, you can talk to Pastor Mike and he will help you guys out. You can bring instruments to Eagle Naz, and we would love your support.